Good afternoon, everybody. I'd like to introduce everyone to my 69 Chevelle. And I'm naming her Effin' Send It. So the reason why I'm naming her Effin' Send It, and I'm going to explain to you all, is that I bought my wife a car. And it made me jealous. She has a 2019 and everything was new, and mine is a 1969. So with that being said, I had to do a few things. I'm going to go over the build with everybody so they can see. First, on the front, we have 18-inch rims from Chip Foose. These are 18 by 9s. Or actually, these ones are 18 by 8s. With some 60 high, actually these are 40 height, low profile tires on them. And on the inside, I got 6-piston Willwood brakes. So the whole assembly's all aftermarket. It is expensive, but that's why you just effing send it. I'm gonna roll over to the suspension. This is a UMI Performance Stage 5 suspension kit. So if you look at everything, it's fully adjustable. The actual coilovers have 18 different settings for compression and tension. So you can adjust it for all the way to drag racing, all the way down to regular street driving. Alright. That's front and back, and I'll go and show you guys everything. So this kit here costs around $4 grand. Yeah, these brakes, over $2 grand. So for everybody who wants to do modifications on your car, yeah, it gets expensive. Right. So steering, which I'm still working on right now, is from Flamin' River. So you replace the old little box mount that mounts to your 6872 A-frame right here with this dual tandem actuator setup. And the kit from Flamin' River comes with all these gorgeous universal joints, and it goes up into, if I can show you here, so I'm starting to do my wiring harness as well. You got this universal joint coming out of the steering column with the billet plate back here, so they come out with the steering column as well. So once I adjust that 100%, I'll go ahead and cut the rod, the final, to get it to the final size and show you guys. Radiator. Radiator itself is Frostbite, which is a Holley company. It's fairly cheap. It's like 380 bucks, not too bad, but you also have to buy the dual fans that come with the shroud itself that covers it. What's great about these fans is you can set them to two different, we'll say two different temperatures, so like 270 to like 290, whatever you want to run yours at. Probably like 170, 190s, but it can be controlled by the computer. That's if you have an aftermarket computer. This right here is brand new as well. This is called your Radiator Mount. It is brand new because the one I got on the 69 Chevelle when I first bought it had rot over by the battery compartment. So what I did was replace it. You can actually replace that for like 160 bucks. It's fairly cheap. And it comes with all the new mounts and all that. So another thing to talk about this Radiator. See everything that comes with the Frostbite? The new hose mounts, and it comes over here. And you have these right here. I'll see if I can get it. Alright. So next part that you can get fairly cheap is your new emblems. So you see you got the new Chevelle emblem. This has to get replaced. But that's only like 27 bucks, so you can get them fairly cheap. This right here, even though it looks brand new, it's all sandblasted. 100% sandblasted. Sandblasted. I kept all these because there was no rot through anything. So I kept them all. But I'm going to show you. So these can be a little expensive. If you're wondering, oh, you got a 69 Chevelle, they didn't make a 427. I'm going to explain to you why I had to go with the 427. So you can buy these if you search Impala, 68, 72 Impalas, or the Camaros. And I modified it to fit the Chevelle here, and there's a reason why, and I'll tell you in a minute. But if you roll under here, all these brackets and mounts all sandblasted and painted. All the hardware I bought is brand new. So with these, they used to be chrome. You know, I thought the chrome was a little tacky, so I went ahead and painted it gunmetal. But coming underneath here, as you can see, UMI's part of their Stage 5 racing kit is there. Sway bar. The thing is a monster. It is heavy. It is powerful. You can get a front view of the suspension there. See how it looks great. The adjusting, here you got a solid sleeve adjustment for your rack and pinion for adjustment. That's from UMI. Alright. And this is how the Flaming River mount for the steering is. So, you can see that. I'm sorry if it looks a little blurry. We'll see if I can. Yeah, maybe clean it up just a bit, guys. There we go. Let's see if that fixes it. A little better. Alright, so let's show you why I chose 427. Right here is the power plant to my 69. And I'm going to go over a few things about this. So this is an LS3 out of a 2010 Camaro that crashed. I bought this with the Tremec transmission, so I got it for about $7 grand. Pretty good deal. Only had 40,000 miles. It was running motor. But that was it with that. I decided to strip her down, because this car essentially will be a twin turbocharged LS3. And everyone's like, well, that LS3 is a 376, and I know that. But I'm going to stroke it to a 427. And you'll see once I get this up and running the road, you'll see that. So let's talk about a few things on this motor. We'll start with the throttle body first. Throttle body is 105 millimeter racing throttle body from Holley. It's the largest you can buy on the market right now. Brand spanking new. This is a non-tapered one. You can see it's attached to the Holley EFI high ram. Okay, and it comes with the Holley EFI fuel rails, 3/4 inch monster fuel rails. I kept these same coil packs here. They're dismounted right now because I'm trying to do the wiring. This is the brand new kit. Oh, the brand new Holley Terminator kit for the wiring. It's easy. It comes with all the plug and play harnesses. I'm just trying to do my best to hide it. Alright, so that was the intake side. Going to the exhaust side, these are from Hooker. They are the Hooker Blackheart long tubes with 3-inch exhaust. It's going to be going all the way back, and my neighbors are going to love me for it. Alright. On the front is the Holley mid-mount accessory drive kit. Everything is billet aluminum. The alternator itself is a 6-phase 160 amp alternator, so it's going to have a massive amount of power. With this kit here, this is an expensive kit, but with this kit here, underneath is an ATI damper. See if I can even get in there and show you guys. There you go. It's an ATI damper. Okay. If you look at the kit, this kit's about 2,000 something bucks, but it comes with the air conditioning pump here. That's out of the Corvette off the LS7. So Holley updated this kit. They were really smart with it, especially with this. So what they did was make this kit a one-piece. So it's a one-piece bracket. It's a water pump. So you're like, well, what if I gotta change my water pump? Well, they made that super simple with this kit as well. So all you have to do, let's see if I can get a good pick for you guys, but see the holes on this water pump pulley here? Well, all you got to do is take out a few screws, and it just slides out, and that's how you replace the water pump. Just pulling that out and replacing the inside core. And so they made it super simple. The reason why I went with this is because once I get this on the road and driving, it will be twin turbo. So I'm going to have my turbos come up front right here. Haven't chose yet. I'm probably going to have it come out one of these headlight holes. So I have run one headlight and have the turbos up front here for this. But that is a future project. Alright, rolling over to the brake system. We got the Willwood, of course. If I'm going to run Willwood brakes, I'm going to run Willwood reservoir here. Yeah, this is a stock booster. I just cleaned and painted. Yeah, they're a dime a dozen. It's still going to get its power here from the back of the manifold. What's nice about this Holley high ram manifold back here, it does have a couple ports there already tapped, so you don't have to do it yourself. You look at the entire frame. Yep, sandblasted and painted. Same thing with the firewall. I do have quite a few things up here, like this portioning valve for the brake system, which will be getting mounted soon. The Willwood system came with all the hoses, all stainless steel that's getting mounted. Over here is Willwood's another system, and this car came out with a clutch. This car wasn't automatic before. I had to add a clutch, so there's a few aftermarket things I had to buy. This one right here with 3/4 inch, because what you call the AKA slave valve, I bought a ram, and some people know it as a, yeah, I forgot, but hey, it's in there. I have a ram slave valve inside, and I don't know if I'll be able to show you guys, but it's pushing, yeah, I'm not going to be able to show you, but it's pushing a Micheliode dual plate clutch that's rated for 1500 horsepower. My goal with this car is, I'll say around 1200. We'll see what we get. There's quite a few things I'm going to have to do, but everything I bought for this car is just for twin turbos, so it's going to have monster turbos. Well, I'll show you what else I did to this motor now. I don't know if I'll be able to get under to show you guys. Sorry, I'm getting a little old, but so you roll under here, and here we go. Oil pan, because this LS3 doesn't belong in, you know, a 69 A body. There's a Holley sells a conversion kit, oil pan. What's great about this oil pan is that it has returns built in for the twin turbos, oil returns. So right now I got plugs in there, but I'm going to keep it plugged until I get her going. Alright, so there it is. That's a 376 right now, LS3, modified. She's gorgeous. I love her already. Still got some work to do, but she's getting very close to starting. I'm already putting the wiring harness and all that on. Because I got the, if I walk out here, I got the rest of the kit that this Terminator computer comes with. So it comes with complete kits for everything. Even the new O2 sensor, $250 sensor, it comes with the kit. And what's great about the computer itself, it's tiny. So you see how small it is compared to my hand? And then it also has a screen that can totally adjust your maps. So you can download maps online, and it has a USB port that you keep in your car, and you just plug your little geek stick right into there, and you can download the fuel air ratio maps. You can download several. You can even make your own. It's great. And I'll show you another thing I have. So building this car, I started outside in. Inside, she's trash right now. I tore it all apart. And then the reason is, if I want the outside to be done, I can work and beautify the inside. So there's your 6-speed Tremec TR6060. You can see how I cut out the floors. It's alright, I got brand new metal for the floors. Just need to get welded in. Cleaned up all the corrosion. And here we go. Bought a aftermarket clutch assembly. So you got the clutch, all that. All brand new. I'm going to have to drill and mount that reservoir. This right here is part of your steering kit that costs $3,700. And now it makes it a tilt steering column. It does come keyed. You can get them powder coated or paint yourself. I chose to paint myself to save a couple $100. But that's that. I got back seats trash right now, but I have a brand new complete leather back seat. I also used to have a bench front seat for this, but I snagged the fully powered heated leather seats out of the Camaro, so I'm going to have 2 front bucket seats in the front. All right, rolling to the back. The back tires are also 18-inch. I do got brakes for this as well. They're not installed yet, and the reason is because I ordered the one that went to the 12-bolt rear end, but I decided to change up my rear end, so I just need to get a bracket from the company I ordered it from. But these ones are 18 by 9s. They replaced what I used to have, the old Kragers. If you go over here, I used to have Kragers, which were like 14-inch tires. They're monstrous, but oh, there's the seat. Needs to be clean to put in, but it make it look good with the SS. All right, let's roll under the back side of the car so you guys can see what the magic I've done back here. We'll flip her around. Sorry about the bad video, but it's kind of hard to see. But here's the full UMI suspension kit back here. If you look up here, fully adjustable rods. There we go. There's the trailing. All right. Here is the Strange third member. It's geared 371. It has a Detroit locker in it. The reason why I haven't put the brakes on because I got a Curry 9-inch rear end now. So straight from Curry. I don't know if you can see. Oh, yeah, Curry 9-inch. This right here is a Holley EFI sniper fuel tank. It's powder coated, this gray, and it has a 400 liter per hour fuel pump. Oh, I wish I could fit on there. If you could see up here, it's kind of hard to see in the video. Kind of wish I had the light on. Let's see if I can get light on for you guys here. It won't work. But I got the Holley fuel regulator mounted back here. That way the returns the return will go from here to there, so you're not running 2 fuel lines all the way up to the front, which is keeping the car cleaner. The whole underside of the car is sandblasted and painted with a rubberized paint. So as I said, when I said I was doing outside in, 100% outside. So the whole car underside is completely done with rubberized paint. Yeah. Yeah. So this guy has a sway bar mounted to the actual 9-inch rear end here, and it's fully adjustable itself. So yeah, like I said, it's a little over $4 grand for the suspension kit, but it's made for racing. Same thing with the aft shock, fully adjustable. These shocks are from Viking. It does come in the UMI kit. Roll out here. You can see the mess in my garage, but brand new inner fender wells. They need to get wiped down because they've been collecting sandblast dust. One of the cool things I am doing, so here's the old instrument panel. Well, I'm going to have to modify this completely because it's going to get modified, and there's a reason why I'm doing that. It's because my new, let's see where I have it. There it is. From Holley, it's going to be great plug and play. I have the new 12.3-inch display that's fully customizable, and it's going to plug right into the computer, and I can add anything I want to it. And it's touchscreen like an iPad, and that's going to be the new display, replacing all those old wires and gauges. And it's only a couple wires plug into the back. As you can see, that's it. I was going to mount it to this and do a fiberglass in there, but I decided not to. I'm actually going to make a really gorgeous custom. So yep, I got that display there. Alright, wrong back. Yeah, you can see how much of a mess this garage is, but hey, it is what it is. I'm going to have to clean her up soon. So, reason I had to buy this new vent cover here. I had to add it, modify it. It's because the hood I had to buy to fit this engine is a 4-inch cowl induction hood. I'll show you that real quick. So roll out to the back, and here she is. This is a 4-inch cowl induction from Harwood, fiberglass, 100% fiberglass. It's real cowl induction. If you look underneath, you can see. There we go. And it comes like this. All the mounts are ready to go on. So yeah, so the old style hood used to button up against it with these here. So now it used to have this on the hood, no longer with the cowl induction. Now I had to get my own. Right now I'm currently working on the forward fenders. As you see, this car had a 307 in it, probably the worst V8 GM ever produced, but it's gonna have its 427 stuff all over it shortly. Anyways, that's my video. So everyone enjoys what I'm doing. I could show everybody actual stuff I'm actually working on this car. Enjoy. Next time you guys will see hopefully I run an engine. Goodbye.